What's up, guys? Anthony coming back at you here with another video. Feels like it's been forever since my last video. It's only been about 2 weeks, but just haven't been picking up anything. Got some trade stuff. I'm kind of waiting for a couple more things to come in. Haven't been picking up much because kind of got smacked in the rear end with a bill that I didn't know I was gonna have to pay, and literally my car got smacked in the rear end. Guy took off. Had to replace the bumper, which was like $200. Had to replace the muffler, which is another $75. And I had to take the day off of work to do it, so I lost pay. So wasn't fun. Next thing, another reason why I've been picking up stuff. Air Falk just covered in this in his video. Shill bidding is getting out of control. I was waiting for a new product to come out. There was a card in that product that I wanted, and everybody knows how eBay works. The first one to hit eBay, everybody's gonna want, and it's gonna sell for the most. I told myself before the card popped up, I said, you know what, probably about $100, $125 would be a fair price to buy the card. The first one to hit eBay sold on auction for $175. I said, okay, looks good. Second one went on eBay, sold for $100 on auction. I said, awesome. I didn't bid on it because I said, you know what, if that's gonna go that, I was at work and I was like kind of glancing back for it. I just missed it. I'm like, oh, looks, I didn't get a pick of it, and I'll just wait for the next one. Product just came out, it's numbered to 50. But the next one gets listed, sells for $220. I looked under the bid history. One person had bid it up from, like, I want to say 110 or so, all the way up to 190. 190 bucks. He bid it all the way up, and he had like, it was like, I think it was like 30 or 40% of his bids were all with that seller. Not cool. And because of a shill bidder, and it's a new card, it's going to completely destroy the price of the card. The next one hit eBay and sold for $200 on auction. The one after that sold for $190 on auction. Now there are two listed, both buy it now or best offer, $400 buy it now or best offer. So for a card that I could have won between $100 to $150, I'm now gonna have to shell out $200 or more for it if I want to get the card. Which sucks because I had all my money, all my honey in one pot to get this card. Didn't happen. Hopefully I'll find one at Nationals, or hopefully the prices will come down because I really want it. But otherwise, pickups have been minimal. Just really saving for Nationals now. That's my main focus, and then worrying about school. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is for Gathman0220 contest response. In the contest response, you have to talk about your favorite sporting event that you've been to. I have a most memorable sporting event, and then I also have my favorite sporting event. I'm just going to go with the favorite sporting event because it's kind of different. It's nothing memorable happened at the event, but for you guys who are fans of teams that play in the U.S. or locally, it's reasonable. I mean, say if I wanted to go see a Yankee game, I'd hop on a train ride for 2 hours or so. It cost me $20, and I could get seats for $20, $25. So, I mean, a beer or two at the game, I'd be looking at something to eat, $75 to go to a Yankee game. Maybe $100 to $125 to go to a Patriots game, $75 to go to a Celtics game. Pretty cheap. I mean, when you follow a local team like that, it's easy. When you follow a international team, a team in another fucking country, it's not that easy. So I'm going to talk about my trip in January when I went to London. The reason why I want to say probably my most memorable is because my favorite game, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to go again because it's so goddamn expensive. I know a buddy of mine who goes every single year, and I wish I could do that. I mean, the plane ticket cost me $1,000. The round trip plane ticket cost me $1,000. The hotel cost me another $600. The game cost me another $100. And then expenses while I was there, I had to pay food. Obviously, if I'm gonna travel halfway across the world, I'm gonna do something else. In one of the most visited cities in the world, London, obviously I'm gonna do something else other than go see a game. But now that I've seen the city, if I decide to go back, I can just go to a game. But even that, the plane ticket's gonna be $800. One hotel night is gonna be another $100. So it's still gonna be like over $1,000 to go. I have a buddy who's an Aston Villa fan, another Premier League team, and he had to go 3 times because he went to a game each time. He had to go take 3 trips. I think he might have gone to 2 each time, but he had to take 3 trips before he experienced his first win, a game that they won. And over there, the atmosphere of when your team scores the game-winning goal, there's nothing that beats it. And I'm happy that I can say that I experienced it my very first trip over when Nicholas Bettner scored the game winner with 2 minutes left in the game. It was tied 0-0 for 88 minutes. When he scored the game winner, we exploded. That's all I can say. I was sitting 2 rows away from the away fans. It was unbelievable. Cardiff City, that was the opposing team, our team from Wales, newly promoted. We should have wiped the floor with them. That's why I picked the game, because they're iffy. We were playing at home, and I was like, man, I really want to experience that win. And when we finally scored, it was unbelievable. Such a breathtaking atmosphere. And then Theo Walcott scored in stoppage time 3 minutes later to put the icing on the cake to secure the 2-0 win. What a great experience, I have to say. The atmosphere over there is not like over here. It's uncomparable. It's not just a game. It's a religion, and it's a family. Words can't describe how happy I was able to go. Can't wait to go back. Don't know what else to say about it other than the fact that, after the game was over, I actually asked the people sitting in the row right behind me, hey guys, can you take a picture for me? He's like, oh, you're not from around here? I'm like, no, I'm from America. And he's like, if you never said anything to us, I would have never guessed you were a tourist, because he said you particularly were louder than everybody else around you, because I know all the chants, I know all the songs. I get excited just as everybody else. It's my main sport. I've been following Arsenal for 15 years. I told them my whole story, and they're like, wow, we need more tourists like you, because they were telling me how all the tourists that come to the games just stand there, take pictures the whole time. My camera came out at the before the game when the teams were practicing on the field, and it went back for the whole 90 minutes. It was in my pocket. Didn't even hesitate to take it out, because I'm there to watch the game. I'm not there to take pictures. I can take pictures beforehand of the field. I can take pictures after. I'm there to watch the game. And he said all the tourists, they don't get excited on goals. They don't know any of the chants. They can't tell you any of the players' names. They're there because they're there. I'm there because I'm a fan. So that was probably a good compliment for me that locals were happy about a tourist being there. But met some cool people while I was there. I actually met a guy whose family moved to Connecticut. I was at the bar, a famous Arsenal pub, for one of the away games, because while I was there, the 3 games happened. And we started talking. He's like, oh, you're from America. Whereabouts? I'm like, oh, I'm from Connecticut. He's like, no way, my family moved to Connecticut. And his family moved like an hour away from me. So I thought that was pretty cool. Small world, right? You're halfway across the world and a guy knows where you live. So yeah, definitely my favorite experience to be able to see Arsenal live. Been wanting to for as long as I can remember, and as long as I can remember being 15 years or so. So that's it, guys. That's my video response. So hope you enjoyed me rambling on for 8 minutes. As always, thanks for watching.